All right, so we got the new New York City mayor, Zohran Mamdani. He was sworn in yesterday as New York City mayor.
Four, three, two, one. Good evening, everyone.
So he's getting sworn in. Just a little context here. He's getting sworn. He's not using the Bible. He's using the Quran, and I believe this is his wife right here.
Yeah, yeah.
And Happy New Year to all of you. And I can't think of a better way to usher in 2026 than to be amongst family and friends and to inaugurate the man who will bring about a new era of progress, promise, and prosperity for New York City. Zohran, I am so proud of what you have accomplished, and I'm filled with joy about what we will accomplish for our beloved city over the coming years. And so with that, let us begin. Please repeat after me and raise your right hand. I, Zohran Mamdani,
Zohran Mamdani,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Charter of the City of New York,
and the Charter of the City of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge.
Okay, so that was New York City's new mayor, Zohran Mamdani. He was sworn in. Normally, when politicians get sworn in, they use the Bible. He used the Quran. So he had his left hand on the Quran and was sworn in. Is that halal? Is that permissible to have your left hand on the Quran like that?
Well, typically you'd want to lead with your right hand because obviously in Islam, when it comes to bathroom sanitary related things, we would use the left hand to do cleaning, to clean ourselves, after the toilet or whatnot. So it would have been more better if he would have used his right hand. I'm not sure why he used his left hand, but he did have a choice. It's not like when he was being sworn in that the lady said, "Hey, you have to use your left hand." So I don't get that one right there.
Well, when you get sworn in when it comes to U.S. politics and stuff, you have to raise the right hand. So
correct. That's right. You raised the right hand. He didn't even do that. I don't know.
Yeah, he had the left hand on the Quran and the right hand, in the air.
Okay.
He's catching a lot of backlash about that because you got a lot of Islamophobia, so many Islamophobics here in United States, and they're all upset and mad that he even used the Quran. So how do you feel about that?
I don't think they should be upset about that for the simple fact that he says that he's Muslim. He says he's a practicing Muslim, and the Holy Quran is something that he adheres to. And as a Muslim, that's one of the books that we adhere to, and we acknowledge even the books that were before the Holy Quran, because in the Holy Quran, the Almighty states that the previous books that were revealed, they were a thing, such as the Torah or the Book of Moses, as well as the Psalms of the Son of Mary, that they call the Bible today. So we do acknowledge that those books were in existence and they weren't once, were in adherence. So yeah, that's what Zohran Mamdani, that's what he adheres to, is the Holy Quran. So I don't see what the problem is. Why would he use a Bible?
Yeah, I agree. People need to chill with all the Islamophobia stuff. The Quran and the Bible are the two most followed religious books in the world. And if that's what he follows, if he's Muslim, then I don't see a problem with it. We got this big Islamophobia thing over here in the U.S. People are real Islamophobic, and I think a lot of the people don't even understand the religion anyway. They just got preconceived notions of stuff they see in the media, the narrative, the media pushes, and things like that. So people always mad, or just just the good old boys, the proud boys, always mad, angry, trying to rile something up. But it's not that big of a deal to me.
No, not at all, and it shouldn't be. But like you said, these individuals, they're always looking to rouse something up. What do they call them? Rebel rousers. That's exactly what that is. They're rebel rousers.
Yeah. So Zohran Mamdani, he's somebody who supports LGBTQ, the Democratic agenda and a lot of that. Now, how can he support that but also call himself a Muslim? Isn't that a conflict of interest with his religious beliefs and the political beliefs that they don't align? So how exactly is that going to work? Like when Muslims become politicians, the politics interfere with a lot of their religious beliefs. So like how do you intersect those things?
Well, you don't. That's the thing. You don't. So this isn't an Islamic country. This isn't a country that adheres to Sharia law or even Islamic law in general, general basic Islamic law. It wasn't set up that way here. So Mamdani is going to have to play to the dictations of the Constitution, as well as the laws and bylaws that are set up here, which are not Islamic. So he knew that, I'm sure, prior to running for mayor or, being involved in politics. So he knew that.
So is that a slippery slope for Muslims getting into politics, though? Because a lot of the political stuff doesn't align with your religious beliefs. You're going against your religious point of views.
Correct. Yes. No, it's a direct conflict of interest all day. And there's no way around it. You have to be all the way in or all the way out. So he's not going. Yeah, you're right. He's going to have to be in support of what do they call it, homosexuality, or as they label it today, LGBT. He's got to be in support of that because here in the United States, they passed a law to where a man can marry a man and a woman can marry a woman. So yeah, he's got to be down with that.
Yeah, because I mean he's a Democrat and he's pro all that. So
oh yeah, that's all the way straight laced. That's what the Democratic Party is. That's what they represent today. They do. Obviously, back when the Democratic Party came into existence, these things they didn't practice that. But yeah, Democrat of today's day and age and society, for sure, they're all for it.
yeah, and Mamdani he's a Shiite. He's not a Sunni Muslim.
Oh yeah.
So anybody watching this right now that don't understand the difference, what's the difference between a Sunni Muslim and a Shiite?
So the Sunni path or the Tariqa path, we follow the Sunnah, right? So we follow distinctively the ways and habits and traits of the Holy Last Messenger, which is Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. So we try to mimic and follow his ways as best we can. That's called the Sunnah. So with the Shia, they have a particular different way of going about the Sunnah. They don't necessarily follow the Sunnah to a T. They feel as though you can change it, or they feel as though that there are different laws or understandings that they can change or that they don't have to adhere to.
Mm-hmm.
And also with the Shia side of things, they also believe that they can, if they have to, they could, lie to you or fib to you or misdirect you, as a way of holding to their Shia beliefs. So they do things differently in the Shia, but the Sunni, we adhere to and follow the way of the Holy Last Messenger. That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, it should be an interesting time for Mamdani up there in New York, because the New Yorkers, man, it's tough. It seems like it's tough to appease and make everybody happy out there, man. And the New York City, it seems like they put their mayors in the blender a lot out there. Eric Adams, I know he caught by the end of his term, man, everybody was hot, mad at him, and ready for him to get up out of there. So we'll see how Mamdani plays it.
Mamdani, he's going to play it just like how they tell him to. He's not going to ruffle any feathers. He's not going to get much done. And again, he's going to play to the dictations of what it is. And more than half of the people there in New York City did not vote for Mamdani. They didn't. And this was something that was recently brought up in the news too. Like, how is he going to fare when more than half of the New Yorkers did not vote for him? But he still got in.
I mean, that's with any elected official, though. You're always going to have the other side that didn't vote for them.
Yeah, you are. But what they were saying with his case, it was even a little bit more. But yeah,
I could see that. A foreign Muslim man, you know, like I said, you got all the pro-American, the anti-Islam people here. And I think they only elected a Muslim mayor because he's a Shiite and, you know, his wife doesn't cover. Like, if somebody was a Sunni Muslim and his wife was wearing hijab, he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have got elected as the mayor of New York City. I don't think so.
most likely not. No, because like you said, the optic, he fits the optic. You know, like you said, with them not following the Sunnah all the way. This is what it is, and yeah, he's he's going to do exactly what they tell him, and you know he's going to play to their strings, and that's it. And he has to be for all of the people. So yeah, that includes a lot of the things that would go against Islamic teachings and practices as well. He's got to be down with it, and which he is.
He's just a puppet in your eyes.
Partially, he's a partial puppet. He's not a full puppet though. He could still make some decisions. He could still have a say so in some things. Now, will he have a say so and make some good decisions to help certain people out? I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it.
Yeah, you think he's going to do? You think he's going to be pro-Islam? He's going to do a lot of things to help the Muslims, or nah?
No, not necessarily. And he's not going to do a lot of things to go against the Muslims either. I don't think. I just think it'll be middle of the road, and that's it. He's just gonna, you know, bide his time in there. He's gonna have some fun. He's probably gonna go to those parties and stuff or whatever. He's gonna be all for it. Hey, you got to be all in. If you're running for the mayor of New York City and you got elected, come on.
Right. All right. Cool. Yeah, there it is. Well, yeah, the New York City, y'all officially in the Mamdani era. It's here. It's arrived. All the mayors of all the cities that got elected, they're officially in. Everybody got sworn in yesterday. So
Yeah. Wow. I just hope it gets better here, because right now the way this country, where it's headed towards, is it's just not good. It's not good, man. The whole political climate is not. And then I think what it is too is you have a lot of people now that are coming here to the United States that are pushing their faith or religion or way of life onto the United States way of life. People have to understand this is the West. This was once a Christian nation, and it was built upon Christianity. This nation was set up in. So it's not a Christian nation anymore. If anything, it's a what would they call that? The Zionist Jewish nation. It is. You could just see it. I mean, just look around you, read a little bit, and then you could see that the particular power scepter is going over to Israel. And I believe very soon Israel will be the leading state, or the world leader.